What show?
The Whitey Show, the Whitey Show.
Whitey Show.
I'm the review who loves to say son of a bitch. The same review who hates most Nintendo shit. I'm the one who calls games what they are. I even own the 360 and hate Gears of War. Guy who spends his money on games, fucking cars. Just a funny guy who became a YouTube star.
Well, Borderlands story isn't the most original story. Basically, it's set in after the apocalypse and everything is, you know, dead or almost everything, and you're on the hunt for this thing called the vault, and throughout the story you basically find clues and puzzle pieces to get to the vault and all that good stuff. Aside from that, you also have some various side quests. Some are just plain old find this or kill these many monsters, but some will actually offer somewhat of a decent story, and I felt that was kind of cool that the side stories actually meant something. Not to mention that the journals are about the funniest journals I've ever seen in a video game, and I've always laughed at every single one, even if it was a small laugh or a very big one. So at least the side quests aren't as bad as your average MMO. And each character you pick in the beginning does have its own unique personality. It's just that you don't get much backstory in any of them really. But overall, the story, while it's not that gripping or exciting, it's still there, and it does help move the game along. The graphics, in my opinion, are amazing. I love the look of this game. The first thing I thought for some reason was Dragon Quest VIII, just upgrade on the next gen system. The actual models look extremely well done because they're basically cel shaded. We don't have to worry about any ugliness of like kind of trying to be realistic. So overall, the graphics, in my opinion, are great. From the unique character designs of each character, from Brick to Lilith to Roland, I think they all have their own unique look to them, and that's just great. We also have different monsters in this game that are unique and different from most games, like huge bugs that will probably scare the shit out of you if you have a bug phobia. But overall, I just think everything from the landscapes, well, it is very much like a desert, and that's why I'm only taking half a point away. There's nothing really lush about the environments. The designs of everything, and including the raw power of the graphics, are just crazy good. Even in 4-player co-op, it won't stop you from looking this good. Okay, so you know the basics. You pick up one of the 4 characters. You can either be a hunter, a siren, a soldier, or you can be the favorite berserker. And between each of these classes, they all have unique attributes and specialize in certain weapons, though every class could use every single weapon, which is cool and lets you have freedom, but I suggest you stick with the actual idea of each class having its certain weapons. So, for take example, since I'm a soldier, it's easier to explain. Besides just having shotguns and assault rifles as my main weapons, you also have a special ability as a turret, and that's part of my skill tree. The turret is a special ability. Each character has one unique, extremely super ability. Like the Berserker has his rage mode where he goes into the Hulk and basically rips the living shit out of any enemy in front of them. And that's an awesome special, except he laughs like a retard afterwards. But it makes you laugh as well, so there you go. You kill people and laugh all at the same time. Anyway, besides the unique abilities, you have a skill tree which you can level up different attributes, such as, well, I'll go down the medic support tree. You can either go support, medic, or you can go full out warrior type guy, and you pick different ones, such as if you're a medic on the soldier tree list, then you can heal your teammates by shooting them, which I think is funny but also really cool. So as much damage as you do, you'll heal them that much, so that's pretty cool. And then if you pick more of the warrior type, you'll just do a lot more damage, but you can't heal your teammates. So you see, each time you pick a character, it'll feel different because you can go down a different way of using that character, and I thought that was really cool and definitely helps replayability. Besides the unique abilities and all that, you have the basic gameplay of shooting. You shoot the shit out of enemies with all different guns. And this game has been stated to have over 1 billion guns or something like that. So be prepared to switch out your favorite rocket launcher for even a better rocket launcher, which will become your favorite, and then you'll lose that about 15 minutes later for even a better one. So it's really cool in this game to have all those different weapons. On top of weapons, unique abilities, and all that good stuff, we have a loot system in this game. This game feels a lot like an MMO or Diablo and so on. You kill an enemy, he drops an item, you pick it up, and you use it. And I kind of just basically describe what a loot system is, and most of you should know it if you play any games at all. This will keep you coming back to the same boss to see if he drops different random weapons, and that's always cool because it's always randomized, and the game, I hear, generates different weapons, so it'll always be random. Everything I mentioned so far I enjoyed in the gameplay section. The only two things I have to say I have slight problems with is, one, the driving feels a little iffy at times, like you're stuck in a wall or something, and it just doesn't feel as tight as, say, Halo. My only other problem is also that the enemies, they kind of feel not varied enough. Don't get me wrong, there's unique monsters out there in the Borderlands. I just felt that there wasn't enough because there's such unique ones that you see that you want more. But overall, the gameplay is very strong, adding in the best of RPG and shooting elements. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say this game is perfect, or I can cover everything that's good and bad about this game. But this game offers a lot of good over the bad. This game is a perfect example of a co-op experience you're just going to love. You hop on this game with 3 other people, you're going to have a blast. I can't see anybody saying this game is boring with 3 other people and you fighting all these monsters at once, because as your friends join, the monsters become harder and there's more of them. That's always more fun. So overall, with the loot system of picking up different weapons, the story where it's not that great but it does help move along, and the graphics just looking amazing, and the weapons and all the unique abilities for each class, you're going to come back to this game trying all different things. Not to mention, this game itself is anywhere from 15 to 25 hours on the first playthrough, and then you can go and start a new game plus where you keep all your attributes and all that stuff to level up your character even further, and fight the enemies at a higher level so you gain more experience. And that, my friends, is how you do a new game plus. For achievement whores, the achievements are fair enough. You'll get a lot of them on your first playthrough. A lot of them are actually fun, and the rest are all mostly story-driven achievements. So overall, this game is the pickup game if you're ready for a co-op experience. This, to me, is basically Left 4 Dead this year. Not to say Left 4 Dead 2 won't be fun as hell, but this game just proves that if you want a 4-player co-op experience and you're bored, pick this game up, and I swear you will not be bored no more. If you are, I question your taste. I'm sorry, I do. So enjoy Borderlands. It's an absolutely fabulous, fun adventure into the Borderland world of hell. Did I just use the word I used the word fabulous. Oh my god. Pick up this game and ignore what I just said.